Hey everybody, welcome back to Haman Gaming. I'm the Haman. And I just recently found out that TekkenZaibatsu.com is closing. And if you don't know, Tekken Zaibatsu, along with Shoryuken.com, was pretty much one of the very first fighting game websites that taught you how to play fighting games at a high level. So before Tekken Zaibatsu, when I played Tekken, I would just mash buttons, and then I realized, oh, after downloading a combo video from there, you could do juggles, and I had no idea, and I would have never figured that out if TekkenZaibatsu.com didn't exist. And it's crazy to think like, whoa, it's been 21 years since the establishment of TekkenZaibatsu.com, and it kind of I guess I don't know if I'm bummed out or just kind of thinking, man, I'm old, you know? And I think I'm at a point in my life where I just don't really care about the care about video games really anymore, and I just kind of want to move on with life. And I think I kind of totally understand the feeling that the owner of Tekken Zaibatsu would have. It's especially since that person, Vic, I've never met him in person. I've never even seen him, but I know his name is Vic, and he goes by Castell. I know he's much older than me, so he's probably moved on way more than along than I have. But it kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's just like, dude, like, I guess our time is over. The resources that we used back in the day, nobody really wants to go into anymore because people now want to use social media or Discord or whatever. But yeah, it kind of bums me out that we can't that we're not gonna. I'm not really sure if I'm bummed out about TekkenZaibatsu.com, ending, or me just realizing I'm getting old and video games are not for me anymore. But it's probably time to move on, and I probably should stop playing video games. Unfortunately, I think the only reason I started this channel is just because I was just pissed off at a lot of people, and I always felt like when I became an adult, my childhood in many ways was taken away from me because the adults in my life were presenting me that if I study and get good grades and devote myself to my schoolwork, that good things will happen. And then those good things never really happened, and I felt like I was just completely lied to. And I was just like, I gave up the hobby that I love the most for something that I didn't want to do, and the hard work that I did, was for nothing because what the adults in my life said would happen never happened, and it didn't come true. And then I think just at a certain point, I don't know what year it was. I think it was 2016. I just decided to start the YouTube channel. I said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna play video games all day," and then that's what I did. And so sometimes I feel like when my childhood hobby was taken away from me, there was always a point in my life that I guess I was in arrested development because I wanted to always get it out of my system to get good at the games that I really love playing, and I think I was just really bummed out that I never got to play when the scene was on fire, when the scene was hot. I mean, I'm talking about the arcade scene, and so that's why I started this channel. But yeah, TekkenZaibatsu.com ending, I guess that's kind of a shock for me, and maybe it's time to move on. Maybe I'll give his channel to someone else, or maybe I'll just leave it idle. But can't believe it's been 21 years since TekkenZaibatsu.com has been founded. And have you guys ever seen those pictures of Gootecks where it's like Gootecks 10 years ago and Gootecks now? Time has passed. Lots of time has passed. It's very hard to be passionate about some like video games as you get older, especially in your 30s. I mean, it's really, really hard. Yeah. So I don't really know what to think about this, but just kind of want to give you some thoughts now that TekkenZaibatsu.com is going to close soon. But man, it was I remember when I was 13, 14, it was such an exciting place to be because I was like learning all this information that the game had, combos and stuff, but that were never really taught. Like these days they have like tutorials and stuff for combos in the game, and like you could hit start and go to the move list and they'll do like sample juggles for you. But back then they didn't have that at all, and so like I was like so addicted to going to tekkenzaibatsu.com. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll just end my rambling here. Are any of you guys OG players? Did any of you guys visit tekkenzaibatsu.com back in the day? Let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.